Not going to practice, but he hadn't missed a beat. Been everybody back today, meetings and out on the field for walkthrough, and I think you'll see him out there at practice today.
So he will practice today?
I don't think he's going to practice, but he will be out there for practice, and you'll see him out there. Yeah, you'll see him out there.
Any clarity as far as Monday night, or is it still going to be sort of a day-to-day situation?
Yeah, see how the week goes. But yeah, doing good.
Trey will get all the first team reps today in practice.
Yes.
Coach, Ken Miller, South Bay Black Journal. I want to ask you a question as it relates to the quarterback position itself. I'm of the opinion that it's the hardest position in sports to play. If you're in agreement with that opinion, why is that the case? And why are some guys so elite and others just, no matter how much time they get, they can't be successful at the position?
I don't disagree with what you're saying, and there's a lot of hard things in sports. My dad always said the hardest thing in sports was hitting a baseball. I definitely think playing quarterback is it's right up there. I mean, you're touching the ball every play. A lot of responsibilities. You're the leader of execution, both run and pass, and you also have the added responsibility to make sure your team wins. So there's a lot that goes into it.
Jim, this time of year, you have so many games down the stretch against good teams or teams fighting for the playoffs. Do you have to reemphasize the competitors' welcome mantra, or is that just ingrained part of getting through this time of year?
Enjoy the competitive season. The most competitive. I call it the competitive season. There's the holiday season. This is the competitive season.
With Brad Bozeman
and competitors are welcome, and playmakers.
With Brad Bozeman, mentioned when we talked on Monday that you thought it was one of his best games. Felt like he was pretty clean, pretty impactful in the run game.
Yeah.
What do you think went into that for him in that game? Do you think he benefited from getting some time off during the bye week to get a little bit healthier? What do you sort of think about that?
It's the healthiest our line has been since Joe Alt's injury. It's 10 guys who've started that are on the roster. I think I count 10, and we knew that would bode well as make us stronger, more guys battle tested, and goes to the competitors are welcome. But also Brad Bozeman played one of his best games. So did Zion Johnson, who's really stacked each week in that regard. Mekhi Becton, one of his very best. Trey Pipkins, played extremely well, key blocks, and so did Jamari Sawyer. And these are NFL players. These are. Even to refer to, I can't even bring myself to refer to. Maybe they started the season in a backup role, but try telling that to an NFL player. That these are high elite football players that have gotten their opportunity and are playing as healthy and together and good. So, like I said, a lot of guys battle tested. That bodes well for us down the stretch here.
But with Brad specifically, do you feel like health was a little bit of a factor there?
Yeah, I think that benefited. That was a benefit for Brad and many of the guys on the team.
And just with Jamari at left tackle, I don't mean this in any sort of like accusatory way. I'm just sort of curious about your thought process. He's proven at various times in his career that he can be functional left tackle. Why did you guys wait until after the bye week 13 to give him a shot to start there?
Well, in the middle, there was a time where he was working through something. There was a time where he was, really, he was the sixth offensive lineman, using in the interior, and that's when Joe was healthy at left tackle. But yeah, since then, and increased health, that has been the move. Move him exclusively over there to the left side and at tackle. And yeah, probably having him when it was very difficult, I think, and difficult on him when he was right guard, left tackle. Doing both of those positions, and so yeah, take responsibility for that, and could have done that better. Had I known that Joe was, wasn't going to be there, so.
Is he going to be there the rest of the year?
That's been the move, yeah.
Just with him, obviously he's played a decent amount of guard for you for previous regimes. Mm-hmm. Feels like his best football has always come at left tackle. What about him in that spot do you think leads to more consistent play, or is it sometimes with a player where they just have a knack for a certain position, even if athletic traits wise or measurement wise measurables, they might not be like your prototypical player in that position?
Yeah, I mean that. First of all, I mean versatility is a good thing. Be able to play guard and tackle, or be able to play center and guard. Versatility is a good thing in an offensive lineman. But yeah, I think he's just a good football player. So whether at guard or tackle, yeah, he's a good football player.
What challenge is Saquon with
Elite, always like. I mean, you just see it, right? I mean, and I think the guys that play running back at the highest level, I think they crawled out of the crib, being able to being really good at that and having the instincts. Not have played, I didn't play running back, but admire the position and the athletic ability, the instincts, the vision, the balance. Some of the best athletes in the world, and that's Saquon.
Jim, I know nothing's set for Monday, but if Trey were to have to go, what do you like about his game and what he brings to the offense?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I said that's just that presence that he has when he's out there, calm, cool, collected. Put in that position. He was calm, cool, collected, and goes about his responsibility. That's the quarterback's, that's his job. Be the leader on the field, and the leader in terms of executing the run play or the pass play with efficiency, and securing the ball, and added responsibility of making sure that we win.
Have you been impressed by him at all this year? And obviously that's play, but I don't know, in your interactions with him, he's obviously a guy who had ups and downs throughout the league. Like, what's he been like this year? And have you been impressed by him at all?
Yeah, I've been very impressed. What's he been like? He's been an NFL quarterback, a competitor. He's been there every day, and he always comes to every meeting, every practice prepared, like he is going to be the starter in the game. So that list and other things, physical ability, presence, mentioned that. A lot of good.
I know Herbert is dead today, but is there a day that you guys are aiming to have that decision?
As we always will, we'll have a game status. toward the end of the week. Friday, I believe, is Saturday. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. My esteemed associate, Josh Ruprecht. The game status comes out on Saturday.
And I'm wondering how different has this week been for Trey, like knowing that he might have to be going out with the ones?
Not one different, no difference than last week or the week before. That's the point. He's come in every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday, with the mindset to get himself prepared to play in the game, and which is always the best strategy. Better to be prepared and not have your opportunity come than have your opportunity come and not be prepared.
When we talked to Justin after the game Sunday, he seemed not worried at all about playing. Has anything for you changed to make you worry about him not playing since then?
Oh, just same as see how the week goes. And so far so good. He's been here today, hasn't missed a beat.
Him being able to protect himself, or just only being able to play in a shotgun position that maybe you guys wouldn't be comfortable with if you had to go through that the whole game? Kind of what are the factors there?
I think you saw those factors, this past Sunday, and credit to him. I mean, came in and didn't miss a beat.
If he is limited in practice, how will you guys sort of approach the game plan of figuring out if he can play under center, how much he can play under center, and then also, implementing some of the pistol stuff that you guys did on Sunday? How will you approach that if you maybe can't get a lot of reps in practice?
Yeah, I think we prepare for everything, and yeah, prepare for everything. Prepare for all scenarios.
So schematically, you're preparing your game plan as if Herbert is going to be under center, and if he's not under center, what adjustments do you have to make, and how much time do you have to make those adjustments?
Could you repeat that? I got confused there.
So, if Herbert's going to play, are you preparing this week that he's going to be the starting quarterback?
Yeah, we're preparing. We're optimistic that's going to be the case.
So the game plan this week you're practicing as if he's going to be playing, and if that doesn't happen, is there any adjustments you have to make?
Or we're going to put and Trey Lance will be preparing the same exact game plan for both quarterbacks.
Jim, what's your approach when you face a team like the Eagles that hasn't necessarily played its best football, at least of late, offensively? Do you try to mimic what other teams have done to them, or do you kind of prepare for what they could be, and potentially explosive the way they have been?
They're 9-3. They're the division leaders. They're the reigning world champions. It is nothing but respect, and we are grinding through the tape to find things to offensively that will work, get first downs, be able to move the ball, be able to put points on the board. Very, very challenging against this defense. And in terms of defensively, it's a team that can run, throw, dynamic quarterback, playmakers at the receiver position, the tight end position, the running back position. It is comprehensively a great football team, and big task for our team that we are very excited about.
Do you look at the Eagles at all as like a measuring stick? Every NFL team is good, but given how good they are in the trenches and how you want your team to play, top physical up front, do you look at them at all as like the standard up front?
Every week, that's the way we look at it. Yeah, it's the biggest game of the year because it's the next game, and every week is a measuring stick, is a test for your football team.
Jim,
where have you seen Tuli Floyd improve the most over the course of your time here?
In about every area, of his game. I mean, the ball moves, he moves. Being able to defeat a blocker, come to a point, strike a blow, control the block, shed, run to the ball, as relentless as any player I've been around, and with great gifts of physical tools, but an elite trainer in football. You should. I know I've suggested this before, but you should try to get Justin, let you get back in there, and watch him get ready for a practice. It is great. Ben Herbert might. Ben Herbert might. Tuli might do one of those, like one of those. Yeah, they got. I see them do that with players. What do they call it? What do they call it when they do follow a guy around and a day in the life, A day in the life with Tuli. That would be.
I'm down for a Ben Herbert workout.
Yeah.
You don't know how you got to talk to John this time.
Okay, you said it. We're gonna. Okay.
I'm in place. That's all I need.
All right.
Jim, is Omarion going to be in yellow this week?
I don't know. To be honest with you, if he's going to be in yellow today,
Is that
can I?
doctor's decision or is he?
Yeah, I just don't know the answer to that. But we'll find out soon enough. We'll be out there in the field in 45 minutes. That question can be answered.
I think it's 9 starters on the O-line.
9.
I think 10 starters overall. One of them's Joe.
Okay. You counting Foster, Sorrell,
Yeah. Zion.
Bobby Hart?
Becton. Trey, Bobby Hart. Deculus. Penning. Jamari. Foster. That's 9.
You're right, because Andre hasn't started a game yet. I stand corrected.
Can you speak to the progression that you've seen from Kamani so far, and if his role will have to continue to be more of a presence?
Who?
Kamani.
Oh, Kamani? Can I speak to what?
The progression that you've seen from him leading up to now.
Yeah, I would answer that question by the proof is in the pudding. I mean, just the way he's played. It has. It's been great. He's played like a number one back, and shoulders square in the hole. I mean, which really leads to an efficient run. The yards after contact. I mean, the 11-yard swing route that he caught in the ball game. I mean, that was one of the best. Warmed the cockles of the heart to watch him take on those two defenders. Deliver the blow, be the aggressor, bounce off of that. Now he's on the sideline, staying inbounds, going shoulder square, to the goal line, and then get hit, on one leg, put that leg in the ground, get the other step in the ground, and drive for the first down. But he's been great. Kyle McDonald deserves a ton of credit, who has coached that position for us this year. Phenomenal coach. And Kamani, his patience, his ability, to find the crease, attack the line of scrimmage, find the crease, get through it, and protect. The pass protection has been great too. He's just doing everything that you would want.
How would you describe your confidence that Omarion plays on Monday?
My confidence that Omarion will play on 5? Ramping up in consultation with the doctors, we will, that question will be answered as the week unfolds. And we'll have a game status for you on Saturday. But yeah, what can I tell you? He's on track, looking good, looking really good. And you'll be able to get a look at that today. He'll be out there. The only question now is whether he'll be in